All right, guys, what's happening? What's happening? It is Monday, May 10th, 2021. This morning, we're going to talk about what Mother's Day means. What does Mother's Day mean? I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to tell you where it came from, all the facts behind it, some statistics on mothers today. Let's get started.
It is ultimately important for you to look at your goals, truly what you want to do in your life. And then look at the people who you spend the most time with in your life and figure out if that lines up.
All right, guys, what's happening? Good morning to you and happy Monday. Good to be here with you guys. So for those that I didn't communicate with this weekend, happy Mother's Day to everybody belated that might have not seen some of the posts that I put out or some of the things over the weekend. I want to give a very special happy Mother's Day to these two beautiful ladies in my life. That's my mom and my wife. And I got to spend the day with them on Saturday, and then my wife all day yesterday. On Saturday, and then my wife all day yesterday. So thankful to have those two ladies in my life. So happy Mother's Day to both of them. One gave me birth, and the other one gave me 4 beautiful babies. And so super, super thankful to have them in my life. So this morning, we're going to be talking about what does Mother's Day actually mean? And this is a great topic, guys, because I did some research on this, and you guys might be surprised to hear what Mother's Day actually means or where it came from. Anybody know? If anybody knows, drop it in the comments real quick. But how Mother's Day started was way back in 1908. So it was originated by a woman named Anna Jarvis. And she was from West Virginia. She was from Grafton, West Virginia. And her mother passed away in 1905, and she wanted to set aside a day to honor the sacrifices of mothers for their children. And so in May 1908, she organized the first official Mother's Day celebration at a Methodist church in Grafton, West Virginia. And in 1914, President Woodrow Wilson actually made it a national holiday to be observed on the second Sunday in May. So Jarvis wanted everybody to attend church and afterwards for children to spend time writing a note of appreciation to their mothers. And by 1920, she started to denounce the commercialization of the day and urge people to stop buying Mother's Day flowers, cards, and candies. And so during her campaign to stop the profiteers, reports state that she filed lawsuits against groups that used the name Mother's Day. And before she died in 1948, Jarvis is said to have disowned the holiday and had actively lobbied the government to take it off the calendar as a national holiday because it was hijacked by all of these companies that wanted to profit from it. And so Mother's Day is still a great day, but that gives you the history of it. So it had some pure intent when it was created. And just like everything else, it had a little bit of takeover there for people that wanted to make a profit from it. So with that said, Mother's Day really for all of us is a day to refocus, right? It's a day like many other holidays for us to just take a minute, step back and think about our moms. And, example, Thanksgiving is a great day of how thankful we should be. It's a great reminder of how thankful we should be. July 4th is a great reminder of what it means to be an American, right? And Mother's Day is a great reminder of just how incredible all the mothers out there are. And so hopefully you guys take it as that, right? What it means to me is, just a day to be able to celebrate our moms, take a moment and, clear our heads. And we all need those holidays, just to kind of bring us a little bit closer. It's a reminder that life moves fast and we should take a moment to just pause and be thankful for our moms and be thankful for all the things that we have in our lives. And, for me, I spend time thinking about just the whole concept of like motherhood in general and what it takes to be a mom. And, I watch my wife be a mother every single day. And I think about, I think when you're a kid, you kind of miss the sacrifices that your parents make for you. And, as you become an adult and as you have children of your own, it becomes a lot clearer what those sacrifices really were. And so for me, as I watch my wife raise our 4 children, I think back to those sacrifices that my parents made, specifically my mom, since we're talking about Mother's Day. And, I think that parents in general, my parents made it look so easy, and as you have children of your own, you realize how difficult it really is. And especially that role of being a mother, right? The balance of disciplinarian versus love and care, and being able to find that balance is really a gift. And so for me, looking at my wife and my mother, that is the perfect balance of those things. I look at them and say, man, how do they do it, right? How do they achieve that perfect balance where, our children feel and I felt so loved and so cared for, but at the same time, knowing right from wrong, right? And it is such a blessing to have, that mother's touch in your life. And so, and one thing I want to note is that I read some things yesterday that really gave me perspective about people, that either didn't necessarily have the best upbringing when it came to their parents. They didn't have, mothers that, kind of had those traits that I'm describing, or their mothers are gone, or there's some kind of conflict there that creates a little bit of pain on Mother's Day. And so sending love to those people as well, right? Because I think that for those of us who had great moms and have great moms, we sometimes don't think of that. We take that for granted because it's always been there for us. And so to those people who didn't have that same experience, I would say that, looking at that as the gift that it is as well, right? When you are missing something in your life, you have the ability to fill that and be that for other people, right? And one of the things that I read yesterday that was incredibly inspiring from someone that didn't have that, it said, if you didn't have that, then go be that for other people in your community, right? Go out and be that person that gives children that may not have that, the love that they need and the care that they need, and be that parent or that mother for those people in your community that may not have one. That's the best way for you to possibly combat that. So I just think, overall, it's a great day, whether you have that conflict and pain on that day or not. It's a great reminder for all of us of what mothers do for us. None of us would be here without them. And so, taking that time to really be thankful, really look at the gift that mothers are to us. And we should be doing that far more often than just one day a year, but it's a great reminder and a great reset for all of us. Some other facts that I came across on mothers that I think will be interesting to you guys. There's some statistics on moms that really blew me away as I was preparing for this show. So about 1 in 4 mothers are raising children on their own today in the United States. Pretty crazy, right? While most U.S. mothers are married, 68%, nearly 1/4, 24% are single moms. And so I know that, a while back here, a couple weeks ago, we did an episode with Eddie Brown from Giving Words. And Eddie is one of the people that supports single moms. And so I'm going to put that link back in the comments today so that we can hopefully continue to support his charity. But 24% are single moms. That's a staggering statistic. All told, about 9 million mothers are living with a child younger than 18 without a spouse or partner. The other fact here is that women are becoming mothers later in life. The median age at which women become mothers in the U.S. is 26 years old, up from 23 in 1994. And the last thing I'll share with you here is women are more likely now to become mothers than they were a decade ago. So there's more people becoming moms. And this is particularly the case among highly educated women. The share of women at the end of their childbearing years, ages 40 to 44, who have given birth was 86% in 2016, up from 80% in 2006. So that's amazing. And so more people are becoming moms. We still need to be aware of the things that are going on in the world and the challenges that mothers face, especially those single moms out there. And so just much love for me to all the mothers out there. Vicky, happy Mother's Day to you. I know there's a ton of moms that are on this stream, and happy Mother's Day to all of you guys. It's just what a day for us to look back and be thankful for our mothers. And happy Mother's Day to Kim, to Tammy, to, let's see who else is on here. Christina and Christina. Happy Mother's Day to you guys. And certainly happy Mother's Day to my wife and my mom. And man, I just appreciate you guys being here every single morning. And I'm thankful for all the moms that come here and show up every morning. And the reason that I am thankful for you guys is that it just shows such a commitment, right? Of all the people that dive into this type of show and this type of information, it shows that commitment of trying to get better and trying to always find that better version of ourselves. And certainly as parents, we can all use that as often as possible, right? We need as much help as we can get when we're parents, and it doesn't matter how old our babies are, whether they're grown-ups or children, we face the same challenges or similar challenges. So I appreciate you guys being here, and that's all for today, guys. I will see you again tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m., same place, same time, right here on Morning Perspective. Happy Mother's Day to all of you, and love you guys. Thanks.